treating the lie as true. This isn't a philosophy or therapy. This is what alcoholism, addiction, it doesn't matter. It's the lie. It's denial. Treating the lie as true. And all this the self-centeredness and the dishonesty and the self-seeking, that pride, that defiant pride. Fear is behind it all.
Welcome to Aloha Speaks, home of Malama Aloha Pono with Alexander Noman.
Aloha, Alex here. I'm always smiling at myself because I avoid philosophizing and therapizing. Doesn't do me any good. It just complicates things. And yet there's stuff to deal with, and today's topic is missed calling. Because I'm getting up there in the years. I just had my 69th birthday. That means, technically speaking, I'm beginning my in my 70s. I'm supposed to be learning something from this precious life. And I'm like, okay. So I think one time I mentioned that half of my life, 35 years, my calling was massage therapy. And I'm retired now, and that's a lot. That's a lot of hands on people's bodies, and it's quite a bit of experience. And the reason I don't talk about it, because I don't want there to be any mistake that I'm thinking like, well, that qualifies me for talking about things here. And yet, it definitely is part of my experience. No question. It adds. I'm just not wanting to come from any place of know-it-all, because that's a trap. I know it's a trap. So this because I'm going, did I miss my calling? It's hilarious. I see the addictive tendencies in the world way more than is acknowledged by those inflicted by it, because that's the attribute. That's the whole fundamental characterization of addiction, is the denial that goes with it. No, I don't have no, not me. And it doesn't do me any good, because I can't do anything about it. In the world out there, I see it. It's treacherous how it impacts and how much suffering there is behind, because there is so much suffering. It just sends chills up my spine. All over the world. And the other, so denial is one, so ism, alcoholism, that's just one addiction, is the alcohol. But the ism goes with alcoholism, but there's no such word as addiction-ism. And yet, it still applies. It is an ism. And what's the ism? Because there's this acronym, and people in recovery say, ism means I self, and me. It applies. It's the false self. That's selfishness. It says on page 67 in the Mother of Recovery books, the Alcoholics Anonymous book. So right on selfishness, self-centeredness, that we think is the root of our troubles, driven by 100 forms of fear, self-delusion, self-seeking, and self-pity. It's that false self. And earlier in the book, Dr. Silkworth, so amazing, coined it. They cannot differentiate the true from the false. So it's the lie, treating the lie as true. This is no philosophy or therapy. This is what addiction, alcoholism, addiction, it doesn't matter. It's the lie. It's denial. Treating the lie as true. And all this self, the self-centeredness and the dishonesty and the self-seeking, that pride, that defiant pride. Fear. The fear is behind it all. Oh, sneaky. So, what does that have to do with the miscalling? I feel like I'm missing something here. This is in the moment. This is how it impacts me as an addict of whatever capacity, because it looks like what the problem is the cocaine, or what the problem is the gambling, or what the problem is the relationship I'm addicted to, or the food I'm addicted to, or what the problem is the money I'm addicted to, or the credit cards I'm addicted to, or the shopping, or the whatever. However it shows up, it looks like but that's what's being denied. But I don't have that problem. No, I can control it. And that's what is not the issue. The issue is the fear. For me, this is what I've learned. So did I miss my calling? Here I'm late in my life. I heard this. The Chinese don't even, at least in the old days, didn't even pick their career until they were 50. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true. But it's so many people I know change careers in their 50s. Go through a whole life of a career and then completely change it to a completely different career in their 50s. So in my parentheses, I didn't even talk about it. Grass is greener. The grass is greener on the other side. Why is the grass greener on the other side? Because me and my pets, my animals, they're not over there trampling on it. That's why as soon as I go over there, it's not greener anymore. Duh. I'm missing something. A missed calling. Oh, did I miss my calling? I mean, it's that not ever being that insatiable. Yeah, so that's why I have to go to the other side of the fence, because it's insatiable, because it's over there. There's even poets that talk about that. Deer that goes in the woods looking for the scent, and it's in its own navel. That calling is so quiet in my heart. That calling. for that. It's that peace and it's not missing. It's not even missing. And I can go through a whole lifetime. It doesn't matter how old I am. That calling is for that peace as a baby. As a baby, I wanted that peace, and it was a calling for that peace. As a baby, as a teenager, that calling was there, subtle yet powerful. And though it didn't matter what age. Looking for love in all the wrong places. It applies. It's already in me. There's nothing missing. That's what in my, did it take me 70 years? No, hopefully not. Nothing missing. Aloha.